All right, welcome back. So let's continue learning about scatter plots, and we need to learn how to understand what's happening in the plot with all of the points, and as a result make predictions, because that's our goal, is to understand what's going on and make predictions. In this first graph, you'll see that the points are headed in a general upward direction as you head right across the paper. And if you draw your trend line through the average area of the points, you see, these are pointing upward. This is considered a positive correlation or a positive trend. All right. The second one right next to it, these points, again while scattered, are headed more or less downward as we move to the right across your graph. They are heading in a negative direction. So again, we'll use our straight edge to draw a trend line. Yours will be a little different from mine, but this is a negative trend. So this third graph, these points are also pointed more or less in an upward direction. So we see that again, we could have more points headed upward. So this is again a positive trend. I bet you could have figured that one out on your own. There is also such thing as no correlation or no trend. That is where the points are just splattered everywhere across your graph and there's no general direction of where they're heading. Okay? So let's talk about what a correlation is. We have a lot of vocabulary going on in this section. A correlation, this is how tight or how loose the spacing is of the points around the trend line. So you could measure it. This would be the measure of the strength of the relationship. Between the two variables. So what does that mean? It means how close to the line, how tightly packed are those points around the trend line. That's your correlation. So what is a trend line? A trend line is the average direction of the points. It's the general direction that a group of points are heading. And we try to draw that through the average area of the points. Okay. So if you're going to make predictions using a graph, you're going to make future predictions. Not all of the graphed points will be on your trend line. You're trying to see a good guesstimate. remembering that not all of your points are going to be on the trend line. Probably most will not be on the trend line. So let's make a prediction using the equation. This is where you're going to substitute in a value into your equation and attempt to get a more exact answer. Prediction. Okay, so you plug numbers in there and you can work that through in your calculator and come out with an expected value. That's great. Let's go on to the next page and we're going to practice using your calculator again. So here you're not really asked to do anything on this page, but I am asking you to do it because you just need the practice using the calculator to get the equation of this trend line. So let's draw our trend line. There it is. And that list of calculator buttons on which page? Oh yeah, like your third page. On your third page, we had a list of calculator buttons. That's the list we're going to reference, okay? So let's enlarge the screen here so you have a much better view. Remembering that time, unless otherwise specified, time is X. Every once in a while time will be Y, but man, that's really rare. And they'll tell you it in the problem if time is going to be X. So Y is the result, Y is the height. Okay? So that'll help you with your X list and your Y list. Calculator, here we go. So let's start on a new document. No, I'm not going to save anything. Push enter on the no. Let's add a calculator. All right, your instructions said push menu. Do you remember what was next? Statistics. Stat calculations. And then linear regression. Okay, your X list, in order to open it, you need squiggly wiggly braces. That's right. Where do we get them? Control, close parentheses. There they are, squiggly wiggly braces. Let's start typing in our X list. Let's go find it. There we go. All right, and remember, in between each number, you put a comma. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Arrow down to the Y list. Again, squiggly wiggly braces. Let's type in your Y list. All right, so we've got 34, 37, 40, 42, 45, 48, 50, 52, and 54. Enter, enter. All right, there are your numbers. Let's write them down. M equals 2.52 if you round. B equals 29.57 if you round. So the equation of your trend line is going to be y equals mx plus b, where we can fill in the m and the b. So y equals 2.52x plus 29.57. There it is, the equation of your trend line. Wasn't that easy? That was so easy. Okay, your job is to do the back of this page. This is 3.8 reteaching, and your job is to do it. Like, yeah, all of it. So, push pause, and then come back to me and see if you did it right. And I bet you'll do great. Have a great day.